Welcome to the Queensland section of the Royal Flying Doctor Service. Shortly, you'll be boarding one of our aircraft, and whether you fly with us regularly or this is your first flight, it is very important that we have your full attention while we explain some vital safety information. By now, your baggage should be checked in, and it is important that you do not return to your baggage without informing the dispatcher or one of the crew members. You must now remain within the departure area until you are called to board the aircraft. When you are called, ensure that your mobile phone and electronic devices such as MP3 players and laptops are switched off. We recommend and encourage the use of hearing protection whilst flying on board our aircraft. Pay full attention and follow any directions given by the escort. Smoking is forbidden on the tarmac and inside the aircraft at all times. Regardless of where you are joining the flight, it is important that you remain behind the fence and wait until the propellers have stopped spinning, all external lights are off, and the cabin door is open. Do not run on the tarmac or near the aircraft. Be aware that the engine exhausts and other metal components may be very hot. Don't walk under the wing, as there are sharp pieces of metal that will cause injury. Entry into the aircraft is only permitted via the air stair, and only one person is permitted at a time. Upon reaching the top, mind your head as you enter the aircraft. Once inside the aircraft, take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. The Royal Flying Doctor Service operates a number of aircraft types, and each type is different. Located inside the seat pocket in front of your seat is a passenger briefing card, which provides specific safety information about the aircraft you will be flying in. It is vitally important that you familiarise yourself with the contents of this card. In particular, the location and operation of the emergency exits, seatbelts, fire extinguishers, as well as life jackets and oxygen masks where applicable. The briefing card also shows the emergency brace position and identifies the location of survival and first aid kits as well as torches. It is absolutely essential that seatbelts are worn for takeoff, landing, and whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated or when directed by a crew member. They should be secured low and tight around your hips, with the shoulder harnesses fastened. For your safety, your seatbelt should be worn whenever you are seated, in case unexpected turbulence is encountered. You also need to know the brace position. Ensure that your seatbelt is tight and the shoulder harness is fastened. The pilot will call out, "Brace, brace, brace," at which time forward-facing passengers should sit upright in the seat with your chin resting on your chest and your hands clasped together across your middle. Rear-facing passengers need to also sit upright in the seat, with your head pushed back against the headrest and your hands clasped together across your middle. Should an emergency evacuation be required, check that there is no fire, smoke, or obstructions outside of the exit, and wait until the pilot gives the command, "Evacuate, evacuate, evacuate," before opening. If an evacuation is required, leave all hand luggage inside the aircraft. If life jackets are required, remove it from the plastic case and slip it over your head. Place the tape around the back of your waist and clip the buckle together. Pull this tape to tighten. There are two mouthpieces for further inflation, a light which will activate once in contact with water, and a whistle to attract attention. You should only inflate the life jacket after leaving the aircraft by pulling down on the red toggle. A loss of pressurization at altitude can lead to a loss of consciousness, and as most of our aircraft fly at higher altitudes, they are equipped with emergency oxygen. Should oxygen be required in the King Air aircraft, masks will appear from the ceiling. Pull down the mask to commence the flow of oxygen and quickly place it over your nose and mouth. Secure the mask by placing the elastic tape around the back of your head and pull on the ends to tighten. Oxygen will flow without the bag inflating. In the Pilatus PC12 aircraft, your oxygen mask is located in a vinyl container on the side wall near your feet. There is no need to pull the tubing as oxygen will already be flowing. Ensure you fit your own mask prior to helping others. Emergency oxygen is not required nor equipped in the Cessna Caravan, as this aircraft is not pressurized. Hand luggage must be stowed behind the cargo net during takeoff, landing, and whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated, or when directed by a crew member. Once the seatbelt sign has been switched off, electronic devices such as laptops and MP3 players may be used. However, mobile phones or other transmitting devices must remain switched off at all times. Whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated, or if instructed by a crew member, all electronic devices must be switched off and, together with all other hand luggage, properly stowed. Upon arrival at your destination, remain seated until the aircraft has shut down and a crew member has opened the cabin door. At that time, you may exit the aircraft, one person at a time, and wait at the base of the stairs to receive your baggage, and then follow the escort to a safe land site location. Regardless of how often you fly with us, it is important that you refresh yourself with the contents of the passenger briefing card before takeoff and again prior to landing. At all times, you must comply with any instructions from the pilot or other crew members. If in doubt, ask. Remember, your safety is our priority. We hope you enjoy your flight and welcome aboard.